Hi friends, welcome back for week 2 of distance learning. Still miss you guys, still hope you're all staying safe and healthy. If you are interested, I have started a new series on my YouTube channel where I'm reading a book aloud. So I'm reading a book called Tuck Everlasting aloud. So in addition to these weekly video lessons, if you'd be interested in reading a book along with me, that would be really great. So in this week's packet, you're going to see on the very front page, it's going to say Lesson 1, Finding Main Ideas and Details. And that's exactly what we're going to be focusing on this week, okay? So for these lessons, you're going to be reading informational texts about how people and animals work together. And remember, informational texts are always going to be nonfiction. They're going to tell us about real people, real things, things that actually happened. They're not going to be fictional texts where there's a made-up story, right? Informational equals nonfiction. Okay, so while we're reading these texts, we're going to be exploring main ideas and key details that support them. So you might be thinking, how do I identify the difference between a main idea and a key detail? Well, after you read an informational text, you want to imagine someone asking you, what was that text mostly about? Now, the answer to that question is going to be your main idea. And the information in the text that supports the main idea are going to be your key details. I want you guys to look at the top of page 10 and look where it says learning target. Okay, we're going to read this together. This is going to be our goal for today, all right? So our learning target for today is identifying the biggest, most important idea about a topic and the details that tell more about the main idea or support the main idea. This is going to help us understand an informational text better. Now I'm going to read this part underneath our learning target out loud. Please read it with me. You can whisper silently or read it in your head, okay? So as you read an informational text, figure out the point or what the author wants you to understand about the topic. The main idea, the most important idea, is what the text mostly tells about a topic. Key details support the main idea by giving important facts, examples, and other information that explain more about it. In an informational text, an author often states the main idea early in a paragraph or passage. Key details that say more about the main idea usually follow right after. So I want you guys to read the passage below that says Lewis and Clark's faithful companion. And I want you guys to try to underline the main idea, okay? While you're doing that, think about what key details support the main idea. So at this point, I want you guys to pause the video, read that, and underline the main idea. Okay, so the main idea in this passage is going to be right here. A dog named Seaman protected them. So when I was trying to figure this out, I asked myself, what was the text mostly about? And I realized that the text was mostly about this dog that Lewis and Clark had and how it protected them. The rest of the passage talks about all the different ways this dog protected Lewis and Clark. All right, guys, now go ahead and turn to page 11. On page 11, you're going to see a chart that's going to help us organize our thoughts about the main idea and the key details. So you'll see on page 11, the main idea has already been filled out. It says Lewis and Clark's dog Seaman protected the explorers. And you'll also see that the first key detail is filled out. It says Seaman chased away a buffalo. Now here, this key detail gives us an example that supports our main idea, right? Seaman chasing away the buffalo is an example of how he protected the explorers. Now I want you guys to pause the video and go ahead and fill out 2 more key details from the passage that support our main idea. Another one of the key details that I found is that Seaman barked at a grizzly bear until it ran away. So after reading this, we kind of see that this dog was very helpful to Lewis and Clark. So I want to do a really quick writing practice because I want to hear about some people or some animals that might have helped you guys. So I want you guys to think about a time when you got help from someone, either a human or an animal. Your main idea will be the sentence telling who helped you and when, and I want you guys to support it by providing 2 or 3 key details about what happened. I came up with an example to help you guys. So I wrote about a time when I was moving into college and my mom helped me move in. So you guys can go ahead and pause the video and read this to help you. So if you guys want to share those responses with me, you can email them to my email here. I will also put this in the description box of the video so you can copy and paste it into your email if you want to share those responses with me. So when we read an informational text, we learn about a specific topic. If we take the time to identify the main idea and the key details that support it, we're going to be able to deepen our understanding of that topic. So in the next section, we're going to be reading an informational article and explore its main idea and key details. Learning how to find these elements are going to make you a stronger reader. All right, so now I'm on page 12, and today we're going to be reading a science article about an animal's behavior. We're going to first read to identify the main idea, and then we're going to read it again to pick out the key details that support this main idea. So I want you guys to pause the video and read it first independently. All right, so after we got done reading this very interesting article, I just have a couple questions to review with you guys, okay? Remember, just answer these. You can think them aloud in your head. You don't have to write them down anywhere. First question. What is the man playing the flute called? I hope you said snake charmer, because that's what the man's called, right? Second question. What kind of snake is popular for snake charming acts? What kind of snake? So we found out from the article that the Indian cobra is the most common for these acts. Third and final question. Why is it so popular with snake charmers? Why is that so popular with snake charmers? So we find out that that snake in particular was so common with snake charmers because during the day, the cobra's ability to strike is not very good. At the top page 13, we see a question that says explore. It says, what is the main idea of the science article? And how is it supported by key details about the cobra? So I'm going to look down. I see I have another one of those organizers that's going to help me organize my thoughts. It says main idea and then 3 key details. Okay. So first, I'm going to look for the main idea. So I read through the article again, looking for a sentence that tells me what the passage is mostly about. But I can't find just one sentence that states the main idea directly. So I'm going to start by looking for key details to help me figure out what the main idea is and write my own. So I'm going to start with the first paragraph. The author says that as the snake appears to be swaying in rhythm to the music, the snake charmer plays on his flute. But when I begin to read the next paragraph, I learn that is not true, right? The cobra only senses vibrations. That seems to be an important detail. So I'm going to write that in my chart. So I put that there as one of my key details. Now I'm going to keep reading to find another key detail. Then I'll think about what all these details are talking about. That will be the main idea of the passage. So what I want you guys to do now is go ahead and pause the video and try to fill out 2 more key details that you found, things that you found really important about the article, and then try to see if you can come up with the main idea. This is going to take about 5 to 10 minutes, so take your time. All right, friends, that is all the instruction from me for this week, but I'm confident that you'll be able to finish the rest of the packet on your own. If you have any questions or concerns about the packet, you can always text me, call me, or email me. I'll put all the information for that down in the description box, and I will see you guys next week. Love you. Bye.